here, just to make it easier to handle around something that's round like this. And the reason I'm using the floral tape is to make this shiny wire substance a little bit more dull, so that when I'm working with it, I'll be able to tie the ribbon and it will stay better, and I'll be able to attach the flowers with it, which I'll show you later. So I'm just simply going to, you can see what I'm doing, wrap this around the entire wire frame until I get to the end. I'm going to cut it in little strips and keep going. So we'll check back. See, it's giving me a little bit of a sticky, tacky edge. So when I tie my bows or add my flowers or anything like that, it will adhere much better. Okay, so as you can see, I've done all of my floral tape, and this one is certainly not perfect, and it doesn't have to be, because this is just a rough underlay, whatever you're going to apply on the top. So you can easily, if you've messed it up a little bit, you can easily just kind of bend it back and forth into its perfect shape heart. It's really, really easy to work with. There you go. So you have a perfect heart covered in the floral tape. So we're going to begin with, I want to say, the ribbon. Here's the ribbon we're going to be using. Again, I love, love, love this ribbon. It comes packaged like this. That is the brand, and it is mesh ribbon. It's not ribbon, it's like mesh. Kind of like the tulle, but tulle is different. This one is the mesh, and I'll show you. It's very pliable. When you tie it into a bow, it forms, I don't know, it takes on a life of its own. So we're gonna start using this, okay? So I cut my flowers. Take the stems off, because they'll get in the way. You can probably add stems later if you want, but we'll see. Just cut my flowers. I'm going to use two different flowers for this one. I'm going to keep the arrangement pink. I'll do another one red also, but we're going to keep this one pink. So I probably have about 5 or 6 per heart side, pretty much. Depending on how big you make your heart, you'll pretty much judge. You can easily make the heart bigger or smaller. And I'm simply doing a roll with the floral tape, and I'll show you that next. Okay, so we have one side kind of almost done. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're doing here. We're alternating flowers. You can use the same flower, alternate, whatever you want. It's not an exact science. Crafting never truly is. Sometimes it's just going with your gut or whatever you think is going to fit in a certain area. So I'm going to take my little rows. They're all kind of cut the same length. I don't know what it is, maybe 2.5 inches or so. So I'm going to bend it just so it's going to kind of shape the same shape as my wire here, and everything is pliable, so I can kind of twist and turn and do what I want after. So I'm going to take my floral tape, cut a piece about this big or so. Take this on here. After a while, your hands will become very sticky, but that's fine. So we're going to try to start at the edge and work your way up to the bud of the flower. That's the part where you really need it to stay on firmly, because that'll be the heaviest point of the flower here. Okay, so we're going to continue on till it's snug. Kind of like this, just keep twisting. Twisting so you can see what I'm doing here. And the flower seems to be staying firmly onto the wire. So you see those spaces? We're gonna fill those in with bows. Tulle, ribbon, whatever you have. Okay, so it looks like it's kind of snug. I'm going to twist it a bit to adapt it to the shape of our heart and continue. Be back. Okay, let's start tying our bows. We're going to cut, we're eyeballing it. Use a really good scissor. Get a craft scissor, not a kitchen scissor. No chicken bone cutting scissors here because you won't get sharp edges. So I'm gonna cut, I don't know, about this long so you can make a nice bow. You're gonna come in between your flowers, like so. Bow. Nice and tight knot. And then make a little bow. Oh, there goes the phone. Then you're going to tie a beautiful bow here. Flare this out, like so. And cut off any longer edges here. I'll leave a little bit here just for extra flow. We'll cut so it's nice and neat, like this. See? And then we'll continue on. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we are almost done, as you can see, and in between all of these bows that we've tied with the tulle, we are going to tie a little double knot with our glitter tulle. Now, when you're using, I would do a small, in case you're going to do a double knot. When you're using the glitter tulle, put something on your table other than what I have not put on my table because my table is already destroyed, but put something down, plastic, paper, whatever, because the glitter does go everywhere, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it in here. I'm going to make one knot, a simple knot, just to hide any wire or green or whatever you have. I'm going to just knot it again. And tulle has this wonderful way of growing. So as I knot it, I'm going to spread the wings here like this. If I need to cut any edges that don't look clean, I will. Right here. I'm going to spread it out so it looks like it is glittery and fancy. And we'll continue around the whole heart. I'll show you the finished result, okay? Okay, so we did all the glitter knots around the whole entire heart. I'm going to come down to the bottom here where I put one more last flower at the bottom of the heart, showing the point. And I'm going to make this one, instead of a knot, I'm going to make it longer, and I'm going to make this one a bow. I have a bow on this side and a bow on the other side. So we're going to tie a bow here. And I know it's a little tedious to work with this sort of tulle and flower arrangement, but once you get the hang of it, you learn to love it. Sort of. Alright, so we're going to tie a bow. Gorgeous, make it nice and tight. And then fluff out the ears here. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Fluff, fluff, fluff. And then cut off the excess here. And I'll show you the finish in a bit. Okay, so we're pretty much done here, I guess. So what you want to do is this. You want to trim off any excess. Like, see that? I'm going to do that. Trim off any excess that's sticking out. reposition, and we look like we have a heart. We look finished. Ready to hang. Thanks. Bye. Happy Valentine.